Welcome to this week's episode of Harambe Digital. Today, we are excited to discuss the significance of Juneteenth, a holiday that commemorates the end of slavery in the United States. We will be exploring why Juneteenth is celebrated and what it represents for Black Americans. Join us as we delve into the history of this important day and celebrate its cultural significance. Let's get started. So, what is Juneteenth? Juneteenth is a holiday that originated in Texas and is celebrated on June 19th every year. It commemorates the day in 1865 when Union General Gordon Granger arrived in Galveston, Texas, and announced that all slaves in Texas were free. This announcement came 2 years after President Abraham Lincoln's Emancipation Proclamation, which had declared that all slaves in the Confederate States were free. Juneteenth is significant because it marks the end of slavery in the United States. It's a day to celebrate freedom and remember the struggles of those who fought for it. For many Black Americans, Juneteenth is a day of reflection, education, and cultural celebration. The origins of Juneteenth can be traced back to June 19, 1865, when General Granger arrived in Galveston and read General Order No. 3, which stated, "The people of Texas are informed that, in accordance with a proclamation from the Executive of the United States, all slaves are free. This involves an absolute equality of personal rights and rights of property between former masters and slaves, and the connection heretofore existing between them becomes that between employer and hired labor." However, the news of emancipation did not come as a surprise to many Black Americans in Texas, as they had already heard rumors of the Emancipation Proclamation. Nevertheless, Juneteenth became a symbol of freedom and a day to celebrate the end of slavery. Today, Juneteenth is celebrated in many ways. Some people attend parades, festivals, and cultural events, while others participate in community service projects or educational programs. The holiday has also gained recognition at the national level, with many states officially recognizing Juneteenth as a state. The holiday has also gained recognition at the national level, with many states officially recognizing Juneteenth as a state holiday. Recent events around the world have brought to light the deep-seated and systemic racism that Black people face on a daily basis. It's a long-standing problem that's been ignored for far too long, and it's time for all of us to take action to address it. One way we can make progress towards a more equitable future is by creating businesses that empower the Black community. Black-owned businesses are super important for several reasons. Economic empowerment. Historically, Black people have been at a disadvantage when it comes to economic opportunities. Creating businesses will give them the power to create their own opportunities, become financially independent, and break down these systemic barriers. This will in turn spur economic growth and create more opportunities for everyone. Job creation. Black-owned businesses can create jobs within the community, which will boost the local economy. This will lead to more economic opportunities for the community and create a ripple effect of economic growth. By hiring members of the community, Black-owned businesses can also help reduce unemployment and poverty. Community development. Black-owned businesses can help develop the community by providing goods and services that are tailored to the needs and preferences of the community. This will create a sense of ownership and pride in the community, which is essential for community well-being. Additionally, Black-owned businesses can help revitalize neighborhoods that have been neglected or underserved. Representation. Black-owned businesses can represent the Black community in the business world. This is important because it helps to break down the barriers of systemic racism and create a more diverse and inclusive business environment. By seeing successful Black businesses, other members of the community will be inspired to pursue their own entrepreneurial dreams, thereby creating a positive feedback loop of success and empowerment. Innovation. Black-owned businesses can bring new ideas and perspectives to the table, which can lead to innovation and growth in the business world. By creating businesses that are unique and innovative, Black entrepreneurs can help drive the economy forward and create new opportunities for themselves and others. Juneteenth is a day to celebrate freedom and remember the struggles of those who fought for it. As we celebrate this important holiday, let's also remember the work that still needs to be done to achieve true equality for all. To sum it up, creating businesses is a powerful tool for empowering Black people and their communities. It's super important that we support Black businesses and encourage the growth of Black entrepreneurship. By doing so, we can work towards a more equitable and just society for everyone. But it's also important to recognize that this is only one step towards addressing systemic racism, and that it should be accompanied by other efforts towards justice and equality, such as education, criminal justice reform, and political engagement. We must all work together to create a better future for everyone. Thank you for joining us today on this journey through the history of Juneteenth.